Hey, I'm Brian. I'm going to try to give you a quick tour of these 9 holes. This is hole 1. Plays about maybe 250. I'm going to have to move the tee pad down that hill though and shorten it, but I can move the basket back. With the pin tucked up like that, I tend to throw something overstable because it's a little tricky to get to that upper area with the branches hanging down. Fairly typical spot to be. Here's something a little more neutral, a bolt. There we go. See how the pin's tucked up a little bit? It's going to go further back to the right of that rock. There's a little drop off down towards the creek. But here's hole 2. You can see, pretty straightforward, straight up the hill. Just gotta stay balanced and throw a putter up there. And a little slide back down. Getting sneaky. And a putt straight up. Straight up. Although this is a fun little hole 2, and I really like it, it's going to have to go because there's a tee pad right there going down this road. So this hole is getting bumped over that way, and it's going to turn into a little hyzer. Similar shot, but a hyzer. As if you were to move the basket over there. So, yep. This is hole 3, a par 4. It's kind of like a white rated par 4, like maybe 450. Throw usually a forehand approach up to the ribbon up there, or a little to the right, and then got a nice clean look up. This is a Pro Discus Respect Eye. Got it through a little wide, but that's where you want to be. I've been using that for my kind of overstable slot. Bolt again. That's where you want it. And then another disc I might throw on this would be a zone, even a Firebird or a Quasar if I'm feeling frisky. I'm going to try the amp on this upshot, see if I can get a little turn. You could throw a mid-range here, but no turn. I threw it on a hyzer right over the basket, about 40 feet. Didn't survive the winter. You can clear the snow off. My failed Nico putt. Here's hole 4, another white or red, par 4. Again, like between 4 and 500. Winding through the woods, a couple different angles. First shot's a pretty straightforward hyzer, but the hill angle, the side angle tends to be a little more challenging than it looks. The hole's not done yet either. That landing area needs to get bigger up there. I used to throw mid-range a lot, but for some reason the Volt's been working good for a lot of different holes for me recently. His upshot on hole 4 is one of the more demanding shots if you're trying to score. It's either a really touchy backhand, or I like to throw an Annie flick that kind of floats down the hill. That tree's gone in the next phase on this hole. This hole is going to change a little bit. I'm going to open up this landing area up here so you can throw more of a driver off the tee, and maybe push the pin back, open the fairway a little. Difficult 50-footer. I think these maples are going to go, a bunch of these trees to the left are going to go. The pin's probably going to go back about 50 feet down the hill, something like that. I guess I'm going for the Annie putt here. Not enough.